Welcome, lads.
Welcome, lads. He does look like he's doing
Looks like
karaoke.
that monster was no match for you lot.
Apparently there are 10 ranks of hunts.
Made it back in one piece,
Not
eh?
8 as I had originally assumed. But there are like 105 or something different hunts in the
Looks
game.
like that monster was no match for you lot.
Any more?
Made it back in one piece, eh?
Yeah. And that's the
Well
loss.
then, how may I be of service?
Tonberries!
That ought to tide you over for a bit. Do take care out there.
Do take care out there.
We made it. Now let's hurry over to the arena.
How much XP have we got banked? Not enough for me to really want to mess about. Okay.
Well, guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
There's not really a huge amount that you want to do at this point. Unless you're really under-leveled. You know, if you're not level 30... then the upcoming sections are actually not particularly easy. But we are a little bit ready. Oh, what the? Oh, this is where the Tombies are. Since we're here.
Don't bet on it.
Oh, doink! Doink! Doink!
That was close.
Doink!
Done in a minute.
Here we are. Time to spare.
Doink!
No quarter.
You rang? Oh, Mr. Nice Guy.
The game is
You're on fire today.
What can I say?
Finesse B. Right, let's go to Carmelia's estate. Fly away of this shiny. A maiden's kiss.
Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
What? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Leviathan statue. A statue of the Tide Mother depicted with a long horn bristling from the body of a fish. According to custom, you can write a wish on a paper bird and throw it at the statue. If your wish bird flies into the sea goddess's mouth, your wish will come true. Well, that's just weird. Okay. The summit. Here goes. Once the negotiation begins, you will be unable to return to the city. This is the point. Not so much of no return, but of significance. Hello, Cornelia.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. A negotiation is about to begin with First Secretary Claustra. Engage her in a manner befitting a king and strive to win her trust and cooperation. So we want peace, we want security, we want protection and stability.
No sweat. First things first.
Thanks for meeting with us.
Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own.
Makes
Those
sense.
circumstances have changed. Both the king and the oracle are finally in Altisha.
You said that you have Luna in your care.
I don't want to demand to see her. Show concern for Accordo if the Empire is after them.
Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Yeah,
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire?
a little
it's
bit.
true. The oracle is a risk, one we are prepared to shed with.
Shed
Whether we
with?
do
That's
so
a weird
depends
phrase.
on you. Now, let me ask some questions of my own.
Okay.
Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
Be truthful?
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for you to receive a god's blessing.
No, it is
Let me be
not.
frank. The potential chaos worries me. You know better than most what took place in Lucis with the Archean. Tell me, what happened?
Be cheeky? What? No, we're a king. We're not cheeky.
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like the way the story goes.
Yeah, I bet they don't.
Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will
Yes.
most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
Yeah. Be realistic. Well, if she's talking about the city,
It would be a disaster if a battle took place in the city.
Indeed, we must be prepared to evacuate our citizens.
yes. Distance, agree, cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. You want us to do it, don't you?
That's the deal you want to make.
Perceptive and direct.
Ah,
Makes things that much easier when you can dispense with the dance. Without further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
that sounds fair enough. Yeah.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I am
Because otherwise we
pleased
might
to
be
hear.
responsible for people's
As long
deaths,
as
and
the
that's kind
people's
of
safety is
not what we
assured,
want.
I have no qualms with your right.
You probably should have
And
qualms
that
with
is
it.
not all. Once the rite has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
Confidence. We are the king.
We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more.
I don't think
But
she's
as
that
I'm
sorry.
sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet. That is all for the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
Agree.
All right. Let's fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part and keep the Oracle safe.
You better do.
A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning for both King and Oracle.
I'm not going to threaten with her. Threaten with her? Threaten her. Remain silent is an odd choice.
You understand what I must do. I will stop at nothing to protect my people.
Why is it giving us remain silent as an option? That's... I'm going to see what that does.
A difficult choice, I know. But if you try to protect everything, you'll end
Oh,
up
I
protecting
see.
nothing.
Madam, it's time.
Oh. I thought it was going to make
For
us...
the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves.
I thought it was going to give us opportunity to
I'm glad we could talk.
take another
We can each act
stab
in
at the
our
choice.
own interest to our mutual benefit.
Not just when the first secretary's unreserved trust. And some ascension coins, nice. So I'm assuming unreserved trust is on a scale, maybe? But I don't know what the scale is.
I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic. They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
The Day of the Rites. So we've got a little bit of a time jump. I don't know how much of one, whether it's just the next morning or what. It's certainly daytime now.
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Okay.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
I'm going to be
Indeed,
on my
The
own.
best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Oh, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
I seem to recall I had real troubles
alert.
with the Leviathan
Will
fight.
do.
Oh. Luna.
If worse comes to worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle herself.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
Sinister music.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please, but you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
I still think we could have done with a little bit more Luna in the lead up to this. I'm sure there was supposed to be more to that cutscene originally. it just strikes me that there's something else that's missing from that, but they didn't have time to redo it.
Knocked. You in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
It's the way the guards rush in.
Talk about a crowd. Like the whole city's come to watch.
Well, yeah, it's the Oracle. She's kind of a big deal.
Dear friends, I stand before you today. With little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altisha to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored. Bless you all.
Oh, she does see him. I don't know whether I missed that detail the first time I played this through. I certainly missed the fact that he was crying, because I couldn't see that in the blurry PS4 graphics.
The Empire's here.
Yeah, we know.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the board. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Right,
Okay, we'll get after the
shit
citizens.
We
is
gotta
about to
cover
go
it.
down
So, it begins.
in a rather dramatic fashion. Including some of the best music in this game. So this is the altar.
It is I, Luna Freya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone.
Just in case you didn't know what this was, Leviathan. Luna ain't phased by your shit.
I do.
Knocked. The Hydrian has awoken.
You think?
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydrant surrounded. Hurry, Note.
Right.
I'm on it.
Then the right's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydrian a hand.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of a gauntlet sequence first of all.
What's this water? Let's do this.
Can't remember how much. Ooh, actually, it's probably a good idea if I stop using that. More story. To be honest, the gods are a little bit of an assholes in this.
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star. It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship.
Ah.
Leviathan!
Down, boy, girl.
I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
The feeding. Uh-oh. That's a lot of water.
But what about you guys?
We're way below. There's only room for two.
Noct, jump!
What?
No time for questions!
Oh. Oh, yes, I remember this bit.
Man. Ah! Go! What was this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
It's one of their missile things.
Here it comes.
I got this.
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right.
So this is kind of QuickTime City. For a little bit.
Nice job finding this baby.
Well, when I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Noct, hold on tight. Dude, don't let go.
Heads up.
So yeah, this is very much like the Titan fight. Oh. And here we go.
I need your power.
Whee! Ow! Yeah, I can't remember whether you're supposed to request it or demand it. And here goes.
So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
Basically, yes. And in doing so, knocked. You're getting your ass kicked, son. And now, prepare for some feelings.
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal.
Oh, Prince, your bride awaits!
I will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
That's going to come back to haunt him.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya, you first.
I don't even care that this is a quick time battle. Admittedly, it's still as difficult to control as it was before. Whoa. Whoa, what? I can't remember if Leviathan's got any weak spots. Oh, I think there's some quick-timey things in between to take out chunks of HP. There we go. Whoop. Take all the swords. Lol, nope. I do like the fact that you can parry like this. Oop, I missed that one though. Woohoo! Oh. Oh! There you are. Nope. This is definitely more entertaining and interesting than the Titan fights. Nope. And the cool thing about the cool thing about it is that it doesn't matter what level you are. Kapow! Oh, you're not dead. And oh. Tap, 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 tap. And take that. Time D, finesse C. That sounds about right.
It's done.
Blessed stars of life and light.
Even now, she pours the last of her power into protecting Noct and healing him rather than herself. I don't know whether she even can heal herself. Either way, the city is fecked. And now we get probably the saddest scene in the game.
Noctis? Luna? So, you found your way here? And you found me? A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought? Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me? Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled. But that doesn't have to come between us. You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale. Will you be there?
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always. Farewell, dear Noctis.
Back with us.
Indeed.
I'll tell the others.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cutscene. Really lovingly done.
You're hurt. Ah, small sacrifice in the greater battle. And Luna?
she has passed.
I still feel like the transition
left that for you.
between the end of the Leviathan fight and that scene with Luna, I still think it's just a little bit too abrupt. It feels like there should be more between those two. So yeah, Noctis has lost his dad, he's lost his fiancée. Ignis has lost his eyesight, which we're going to find out about in episode Ignis in a bit. Probably couldn't find the right way in going from one impactful scene to the next. Yeah, it's true. It was just ever so slightly more sudden. Even if it had been something as simple as Noctis blacking out or something. It only needed 2 or 3 extra seconds maybe just to show him passing out, to show that he couldn't do physically anything more. You know, showed him wanting to hold on to consciousness to help Luna or something, showing that he was completely and utterly drained and couldn't do anything. Just those little bits extra, 5-10 seconds or so would just have made what happens next, that dream sequence, death sequence, just made it ever so slightly have the impact, slightly more impact. All of these happy photos. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Check out these other videos, and for unedited craziness, check me out live on twitch.tv/Demagen. Until next time, doodle pip.